Okay, it says we're live. I'm just going to trust it. I'm always asking, are we live? Instead of asking if we're live, I'm just going to trust it. So I assume we are live. And if we're not, then the VODs are just going to cut in out of nowhere, and I'm just going to be like yapping about something stupid. But yes, welcome everybody. It is MechWarrior 5 time. Kestrel Lancers Part 2. Kestrel Lancers, sometimes we can get through it in one. Actually, no. When we got through it in one stream, it was because it was a 4-hour stream. That made sense. So, why is this so loud? I literally turned the volume down, and it's still too loud. It's like I want the MechWarrior 5 introductory music. It's so crazy how it's always too loud. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I do it. It's always too loud. But, yes, MechWarrior 5 time. I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and I'm joined by my co-host, Dr. Sheriff Crab. How is it going?
Going very, very, very good. In fact, it's the weekend, which means I am happy. So, let's get some.
Oh, finally get out of the lab, huh?
Hell yeah. Right, that damn lab. Once and for all.
Valkarma, let me get through. Let's go to Chatville real fast. So, let's see. Chatville. Freddy4x4 says, "Greetings, Commander Fox and Dr. Sheriff Crab. The Leopard is ready for combat opera good. Get Rihanna out of here." Says, "Greetings, everyone. Regarding yesterday's stream, I think you and the Sheriff were screwed on the Mech Factory mission. I have to believe you were deliberately misled by the dishonorable Federated Sons. It was not our fault that the factory was destroyed. It was actually Marshall Jackson's fault that the factory was destroyed, and he was shifting the blame onto me.
He pinned it on us. We got pinned on.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what happened." Dara says, "Hello, Light Mech, Sheriff, and company." Peliquim says, "Good afternoon." Welcome, Dara and Peliquim. Armored Core 6 rocks. True that, true that. It says, "We're live. MechWarrior 5 Clans is going to be awesome." I hope so. I am cautiously optimistic. Like I said, I have some concerns about the storylines, but, I think that gameplay-wise, it should be a lot of fun. Valkarma says there is a distinctive lack of crabs, king crab or otherwise. Well, there is Dr. Sheriff Crab, so there is at least one crab. That's one thing I'll say. But in regards to that, I will quickly reveal the stream so you guys can see. Oh, wow, I didn't have the starting soon. Normally I have starting soon. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So, in this playthrough, there are some very specific rules. This is my Discord right here. In the Discord, people voted for mechs. And when they were voting, you know what? I'll just turn it on later. When they were voting, the rules are we have to use the mechs that you guys voted for. So, in the light, and you get to pick 2 from each class, with some exceptions. Sometimes you get more. So in the light class, who won? The Wolfhound and the Raven. The Wolfhound and the Raven won. And it's basically who the most emojis wins. For the medium class, there were too many medium mechs, so I had to start using, random... They're not totally, Kintaro missiles, Phoenix Hawk, Shadowhawk birds. Yeah, I did what I could to, make them make sense. But yeah, so over in the medium, the Wolverine and the Hunchback won. In the heavy class, the Thunderbolt and the Warhammer won. And then for the Assault class, the Highlander and the Nightstar won. But here's one of those special case scenarios where I said there's only one model of the Nightstar, so I'll give you a third mech. Now, because the Loader King just came out, I went ahead and added the Loader King to the list as well. So they're basically, it's the Thunderbolt, Warhammer, and technically the Loader King. And then for the Assault class, it's the Highlander, the Nightstar, or technically the Nightstar, and also the Zeus. So we have to use them. And we don't just have to use them. We have to collect every single model of all of these mechs and use them. Those are the rules. That's the rules of the playthrough. And now I'm turning this on. There we go. Bam. This is supposed to be on. But yeah, that is the rules of the playthrough. And our goal is to create a working build for every mech, every model, so that if you get your hands on one of those mechs, you have an idea of how you might be able to modify it, or maybe you were curious about a mech, or maybe you didn't know how well it performs. We are going to try to find something that works, maybe multiple things that work, for every single variant of every single model. That is the plan. Anyways, Damaku says, hey there, guys. Welcome to the show, Damaku. Happy Teddy Bear says, howdy, folks. What are we talking about? Well, someone said that there aren't any crabs. And I said, yeah, maybe we would have a crab, but, like, you guys didn't vote for crabs. So that's why there is neither a king crab or a regular crab. Pelican says he just got a Night Star for his arena playthrough. Where did you get the Night Star, Peliquim? Morgan Gilroy says, good evening. How is it going? Val Karma asks, how are you finding such a limited pool to work for? I think what he's saying, how are you finding? I don't think he means literally finding the mechs. I think he's asking how is it going? Like, how effective is it? Well, both the sheriff and I are pretty experienced, and we just make it work. Even if I'll put it this way: we made the Banshee work. Even the models that are suspect, we made them work. I don't care.
Were they ranged weapons as well?
Yeah, I don't even care I don't care what mech gets voted for. You guys can vote for the Charger, the Cicada, and the Locust, and I'll make it work. I will find the way to make it work. Especially because we have this thing going on where the sheriff is more the marksman of the two of us. So if you vote for mechs that wind up being more marksman focused, well, that's his thing. If you vote for, like, the big, slow mechs, that's more his thing. Like, he's our marksman, he is our brawler, whereas I'm your, sting people in the butt with, like, fast mechs. That's what I tend to use. So, like, it does, and be between whether it is a marksman-focused mech or a big, slow mech, a melee mech, or if you be something really small and fast, it doesn't matter. One of us will find a way to use it. That's just the way it works. But if you were asking, on the other hand, how do we find the mechs, like literally? Well, we look at who most likely has them, and then what we do are Warzone missions, and we just try to hold out as long as possible in Warzone missions to try to fish the mech out. And then when we find it, Sheriff blasts its face in twain to try to, like, give us the best odds of salvaging it. That's typically how we get the rare mechs.
Yep, pretty much.
But there we go. Anyways, this was supposed to go. We did it in the wrong order, but it's fine. So you guys can see now. So we are halfway. We just finished the first part of the Kestrel Lancers. We're now moving in. I think there's either 3 parts or 4 parts. One of the two.
I think 3. I think there's 9. I think there's 12 missions in total. Or no, 11 missions in total. 2 before, and then I think there's 9.
Okay, so there'll be 4 parts. There's like Tikhonov. Then there's the jungle area. Then there's that bitch who gets stranded with the, like, mustache twirling Comstar guys. And then there's, like, the final battle. The final. Yeah. All right. So just like I said last time, I'm not going to read this because we've done like 2 or 3 playthroughs where I read it already. So either pause, watch it as a VOD, pause, because some people don't want to hear me read the text walls over and over again. But that's what we're going to do. So I will paraphrase the story though. So we beat Tikhonov. Now, I'll say that I didn't think it was that epic. They really made it seem like Tikhonov is going to be this massive, impossible. I guess the battles we did were the easy ones, and the other Kestrel Lancers did the actual fortress world. But it didn't really feel like the it didn't live up to its reputation as the fortress world of Tikhonov. So we beat up Tikhonov. The guy who ran Tikhonov, he basically surrenders and. He doesn't surrender. What he does is he declares Tikhonov as an independent state from the Capellan Confederation as kind of a bid to save Tikhonov. And then some, bullshit, political shenanigans occurs for a while. That's basically what happens. That's what happens in Tikhonov. Anyways, we're moving to the next planet now.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The 2nd and 3rd Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you have plot armor, like, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Now, remember, FedSud fans who always think that they're the good guys, this is totally a high-value military target. We're definitely not trying to just, like, obliterate, like, you know, people. And we're definitely not trying to just, like, attack and, like, we're definitely not prioritizing Tigris because of its citizenry. It's definitely a high-value military target. It's like, it's basically, you know, all of the smart people and stuff, they're all, I guess, like, technically, like, all of them are military as well. Like, we're definitely the good guys here. You know, we're definitely the good guys. The RAT in Operation RAT stands for Operation Fed Rat.
Perhaps it does.
What were you saying?
Right. I said perhaps it does.
The Happy Teddy Bear says, what are they educated in? Backstabbing? Well, I mean, I'm guessing they're all reading The Art of War. And, you know, The Art of War, like, tells you that all war is deception. Like, in fact, that's one of the earliest aphorisms of The Art of War, is that, like, all war is deception. Like, I think the Capellans get an unfair rap for using, you know, what people would consider duplicitous tactics. Like, duplicitous tactics, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. It's just that when you're the winners, your duplicitous tactics are called, like, heroic. You know, like, brilliant strokes of, like, military genius. But when you're on the losing side, then your duplicity is considered, like, you know, evil and bad and no good. Let's get this Wolfhound, because we need to collect them.
It's just whoever wins to write the history book, I guess.
Yeah, that's typically the case. I mean, we can customize. Let me customize another one of these real fast. This is like the exact same mech. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do the same mech so that we can, like, I can have multiples of them, you know, so I can kind of use them back to back. And as we get more, I'll do something more exotic with them. So let me do PPCX, because this is the exact same model. And what I want to do is I want to use the... Wait, wasn't I doing chem lasers? I'll do short burst lasers. How about that? Short burst. Max the armor. We'll tune the armor real fast. Wait, did I want to do that? Is the armor fine the way it is? Do I want to optimize around... I'm trying to see if I want to optimize. Do I want to optimize around, like, half a ton? Maybe I do. Yeah, Hammer Fist. Hammer Fist is literally half a ton, so we'll optimize around half a ton. There we go. I mean, sometimes I won't optimize around, like, 0.2 tons, because I'll just take the extra armor. Man, look at that nasty sword that it has.
Yeah, it's so fat. You should try that mech, actually.
I probably will pretty soon. Let me go ahead and mission briefing. So now we're on Tigris. Tigris is basically a jungle battle. There's not a whole lot to say about the story here, other than the The invasion is almost beaten, but the Capellans almost managed to turn this around. And the way they do that is because they have to fight the Capellan warrior houses. The Capellan warrior houses are, like, really skilled mech warriors. And, like, this is where the battle really starts to kind of, like... This is probably their first realistic chance. The AFFS, their first realistic chance of losing was on Tigris, because the warrior houses really slow them down. And, like, when you're on the attack, the speed of your attack is important. And then, they also managed to obtain the Federated Sun's code language. And they were going to basically break the code on their, you know, their encryption, like, when they were speaking in, like, tongues, basically. So, like, this was definitely the Capellan Confederations. They had a shot at turning this one around. Okay, so, anyways, it's time to go. Here we go. Maybe I'll use it in this one. Highlander RS. What do you want to use?
I might.
Emergency 2018S. I still don't understand the new AC-10 rapid fire. Does it do any good in fights? I mean, technically its damage numbers are better, but I personally am not crazy about it. I think
it's new Thunderbolt.
My opinion is that it's kind of so-so. All right, I'll put these guys in Hunchbacks. Maybe something a little more long-ranged. And maybe him and... Maybe I could squeeze in the Thunderbolt here. Not quite. So I'll just put him in another Hunchback. Let me put him in something that I feel is going to get attacked a little less, because I do feel like the AI gets prioritized quite a bit in the Hunchback.
I'm a bit annoyed we've only found one 4J so far, but that just seems to be a common theme.
Well,
I don't find them very often.
Let me look at my notes. Like, I wrote down where it's most common.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy
apparently, okay, it's because it's common to the Free Worlds League.
Yeah, that explains it.
Cities known locally as Suga Chongshi, the Four Cities. We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Your Lord's
Alright, okay, so I'm using the new Highlander with the big-ass sword. You can actually see it right there.
We are each set to advance on the city from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the four
Happy Teddy Bear says he likes the rapid-fire AC-10. Emergency says, cause always use the burst fire, cause more damage it has. Well, remember that the rate of fire is part of its damage, so always take the damage it does and then multiply it by its rate of fire.
And don't do anything reckless.
That'll give you kind of a forecast of how much damage you could potentially do. Like, the rapid fire will out-damage the burst fire, but it has its own problems.
Neo Intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and Kerr intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed.
Let's let them land and let them take some heat.
So our best estimates range from 1 to 3
off you go.
regiments worth of hostiles in system. That's quite a range, sir. All the more reason to tread carefully, MechWarrior. Continue to follow the marked.
Oh, good. Yeah, we'll let them go in first.
Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Look at that. They've already brought one of their captured cataphract CTF-1Xs online.
This is the mission where they find the big charger and like, oh my god, it's a large bore autocannon on a charger, or something like that.
Yeah. That's actually not a terrible model.
So it's actually a very, very good model, in fact.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
Also, we could get a Raven. I know multiple Ravens appear.
We need to absolutely trash it because we don't have very good salvage.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Like, totally flatten it. Just let them do their thing. What? Sniped? Why are you shooting me? There's like 2 mechs in front of you.
Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
Okay, keep an eye out for the... someone's getting scrambled up, so that means there's a Raven. There's a Raven right there. I'm going to have our guys try to ignore it.
Why have they got an enforcer? How broken is that?
Looks like those Ravens weren't scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
Oh, no,
I'm trying to get this Raven.
Federation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's Intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their
Smash it to bits.
signatures.
Damn.
Easier said than done with all of the sensor jamming.
There's
Okay,
plenty
I'm
more of
after.
them
I'm
anyway.
after this one. I'm gonna try to get its leg. Okay, I got its leg. Let me see if I can get its torso. Okay, I'm gonna try to chop its side.
That's gonna die.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Whatever happens, just make sure it gets cored out.
I just destroyed that mech.
Who did that?
I mean, we got a
Sure.
leg and a side torso. That's pretty good.
The Hunchback's kind of beat up, so it is. Wait, we lost a mech? Who died? The cataphract?
Wow.
Lost. Oh. Cataphract's dead.
I mean, we did what we could. Like, you know, we did what we could to try to get a Raven. Like, I think that's like, you know, one leg and the
There's
side
more
torso.
of them anyway. We'll have more
What happened to
chances.
this one? This one's not looking too good.
Oh, I keep forgetting you're slower than me. I'm so used to being the slow one.
What happened to this one? This one's not looking too good.
Oh. He's like upside down.
This is gonna be the screenshot. I'm not camping. This is gonna be the screenshot. let me get a good picture of it. This is the screenshot right here. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this. There is no way this is not the screenshot. There is no way. How did I find the screenshot right off the bat? Hold on a second. We're gonna. I'm just gonna post. I just want to post the thumbnail in before I forget. Solaris Showdown. Okay, here we go. This is the screenshot.
He must have literally did a backflip.
Damn it! My sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot
Okay,
straight with all
I'll
the
fix it up
center
later.
Take those Ravens
But
out.
this is now the that is so the screenshot.
There's the charger.
I love it when I find the screenshot immediately.
What the hell? A charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore.
New variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just pop-cap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Perfect sunlight too. Perfect lighting and everything. Like not too bright, not too dark. Perfect lighting and everything for a screenshot. Is that thing specifically going for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is like totally going for you. We need to like let our allies do more of the fighting.
There's another one right in front of you.
Oh, I missed.
Oh!
The intruders might have gotten the jump on us, but we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
I'm still in pretty good shape, so I can probably do one or
Yeah.
two ugly battles.
You lead the battle this time.
We're heading that way, sir.
Hopefully
far
I
ahead,
can.
isn't
I
it?
mean, I think there's going to be two more fights. I think there's one at the next bubble in the map, and then the last one there. Like the Highlander should be good for two ugly fights. Man, I hope we get a Raven.
How did the Hunchback survive? Look at the Hunchback in front of us. Where are you going? He is just like...
He's our scout.
Oh. Yeah.
He's scouting.
Look how little health he has. You're blowing him and he'll die.
Somehow, all of his important weapon systems are still online. He has both of his
Actually
LRMs
crazy.
still.
And he still has 1, 2, 3.
So one of his
medium
LRMs
lasers.
are damaged. I would be really afraid to fire a missile launcher that's damaged.
It's me too. But he will not care.
Another Raven. Taking heavy damage. You're taking heavy damage. I'm trying not to. We got his arm. I mean, I know I kind of squished him there, but I'm hoping I also squished his side torso. There's his side. Oh,
Wow, the Hunchback just destroyed him.
I mean, we just destroyed like 4 Ravens. Like, hopefully one of them is in our salvage range.
Still obsessed with me? What is going on here?
We're turning this around. One final push should be all we need.
Even the Atlas is in really bad shape.
I think this mech might not have as high of a priority as some of the other models. I think that's part of the issue.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, especially for a melee mech. It's really nice when a melee mech has low priority. Okay, I
This
will
mech
lead the
here seems
attack
like
here.
really high priority.
Yeah, like basically, like fall back to the other battle mechs that are flailing or that are trailing behind, because like if we fight like a veteran or an elite pilot, they will prioritize armor breaches.
Hello, Kill Saber.
In fact, I might kind of go in by myself a little bit. Like, I'm gonna park our hunchbacks like right over. Okay, another Raven, another opportunity for a Raven.
I'm at the location, Commander. Lance is Oscar Mike.
Okay, there's the Raven. Oh, they're behind us.
Wow.
More Ravens. We got one of these Ravens. We have to be able to get. Oh, one of them's a Locust, actually. Wait, I see a larger mech. I'm gonna go for the Cataphract. Ooh,
There's
that was
something right behind you. I got him.
I see him. Okay, they're almost out of bodies to throw at us.
At requested, Commander. Moving out.
I keep, like, just barely getting in range because all these guys are so much faster than me.
I'm on station, Commander. I'm on station, Commander.
Okay, I'm looking for the remaining battle mechs. Oh, this guy is trying to ambush us. He's not doing a great job, though, I'd like to point out.
Oh no, something happened to the Atlas. Whatever could it have been?
Oh, did an unfortunate accident happen to the Atlas?
What about this poor hunchback?
Oh, no. Don't tell me something unfortunate is happening to the Fed Rats.
Finish off whatever stragglers you can find. But
What is occurring?
the third is counting on us to be in position for our
Oh,
joint assault.
something's happening. Oh, wait, I don't know what happened to the Kestrel Lancers.
Oh, what a strange
We
occurrence.
can secure our forward operating
They got lost. They just got lost, Jackson.
But crippling Kurds intruders
Deforestation!
assault battalion off the board. You've provided a
We're
great
so
service
sorry
to
about that.
help
Like,
save
I mean, it's a good thing you hired us. You know, you wouldn't have made it through this. Like, your guys aren't that good.
They require some training.
Yeah, they sounds like they could use a little bit of practice. Wow, this is my mission complete. It's just like a portion of the Highlander and the sword. It just completely blocks it out. Not a single Raven was salvageable.
That is crazy. That is some real-time bullshit right there.
I'm gonna take all the electronic warfare items.
What did you think?
I mean, I didn't get to use it very much because, like, the enemies were always out of my range. I wasn't able to actually hit them very hard.
Yeah,
So like, I'll have to
really like go for it.
I'll have to like I'll have to use it again, basically.
For sure, for sure. Well, mission starts in 30 days, so you'll get your chance pretty quickly.
Okay, so this is the city battle. I remember this one. Let me go in advance time.
Probably the perfect mission to try out, to be honest.
Okay, everyone is ready. Everyone's repaired. Also, let me check the market real fast. Okay, I don't see anything there. What about in here? Yeah, all these are like okay items. Oh, I'll take the flamers. We always need we could use flamers. Unfortunately, we're back in Davion territory, so we're getting like markups on everything. Okay. Let's do it. All right, so this is the city battle. Once again, I'm not going to read the debriefing because it's just like, you know, it's too much. It's gonna slow everything down. So I'm actually gonna use the Wolfhound again this time.
Maybe I shall endeavor to bring thy Highlander.
Let's see. I think
Is
you
that
have
ready
enough.
to go,
Yeah. You got enough space. Oh, I didn't paint my Wolfhounds.
You have to bring two Warhammers if you ever thought so too.
Let
Although
me go
they're probably
ahead and
better in the
paint
thunderbolts.
these. Select none. There we go. So I want to paint all of these. There we go. In the so gray is our untested. Untested means they're like, you know, they haven't been tested enough in order to really know enough about them, which is why they're gray. Once they've been tested enough and they're verified, that's when they get the official company colors. The hero mechs always get to keep their unique color scheme though.
Lab forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedroza. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counter.
Oh, I got my weapon groups are reversed.
This is quite a nasty mission. I remember this might be one of the worst missions in the whole DLC in terms of.
Yeah. This one is a little spicier, but. Okay, there we go. Now my weapon groups are normal. Okay, I'm gonna move up and begin searching for the enemies.
There's a trebuchet. Careful of that thing.
There's a Raven. It's ignoring me at the moment. Oh, this is a different model of the Raven. I mean, we need any model of the Raven, but I'm gonna go for its leg.
This one doesn't have any CMs or anything.
Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't getting scrambled, and then I realized that it was the kind that doesn't have any.
Generators. We're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a look. There's a spider there. Don't care about that. I know there's a trebuchet.
Let's get to work. Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
A trebuchet. There's also a panther. I'm gonna go for the panther. Crossing over.
Get the panther. I'm gonna stick with this trebuchet. I'm getting very close.
Damn it. Jesse, I'm rerouting
Multiple light mechs?
They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out. Commander, I need to break our blockade, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
Okay, the panther is down. Oh, I stepped on it. There's explosive tanks everywhere. Watch it.
Ready to start pickup operation.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Okay, I got that one.
Targeted battle mech in the area.
Oh, we have to kill some cicadas. Lots of them, mind you, but we need to kill them.
Okay.
Target acquired.
It's actually hard to shoot them because they're weaving around our guys. I'm trying to avoid friendly fire.
Nice kill, Commander.
Okay, that one is down.
Too much ammunition.
Target destroyed.
When she says that, I feel like I'm playing 7 Days to Die, because that's what I always say. Like, oh, ammo, I'll take it. I could always use more.
New target urban mech.
Unable to target that, Commander. Copy.
Okay, I'm moving in.
Yes, one of them de-armed, there's another one.
Man, there's like explosive barrels just everywhere.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm gonna start destroying the
Exploded as evidence. Marshal Davian, this is 3rd Cruises Command. Infantry from Hell's 2 have broken into the rear line and are attacking our command centers. We're putting up resistance, but we can't do it alone. Requesting 2nd Lancers unit to reinforce.
Jesse, our forces are already committed to our assault on the 4 cities.
Yeah, so you need to get good.
From the mission plan could throw the entire attack into disarray. Request an
Okay, I've got a
Jackson, my command center. It's been hit by heavy autocannon fire. Heavy infantry raided our headquarters shortly afterwards. They got our MIIO code books.
No! God damn it all! If the Maskanov could decrypt those code books, it could completely compromise
There's a
our
dropship.
threat.
Mechs to the south.
I'm trying to let the dialogue play. It's like,
Jackson, I'm sorry.
Marshal Petrosa! Jesse! We've lost comms. Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Rihanna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this.
okay, I've
then
almost
fall back to
destroyed
our position.
all of the
Understood, Marshal.
Okay, there we go.
Got Hunter.
Now we can mop these idiots up.
Archer.
Davian dogs threaten innocent people's livelihood in order to take one of theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
I'm targeting it.
Cruises Lancers, fall back to your designated
Rotor
exfil
did.
sites and prepare
Alright,
to
I see the
regroup at
Archer.
Marshal Davion's position.
There's also a fire starter. What? I know those fire starters are special as well. They're not like normal fire starters.
Focusing target.
I'm moving in
He's
on the
really
Archer.
focusing on me. Take this opportunity if you can.
Got him.
Destroyed.
Oh, I almost stepped on another explosive barrel.
Target fire starter.
On the commander's target.
People are always like, oh my, Fox is using a light mech. Is that a good idea? Let me tell you, you can get a lot done with a light mech.
Nearly there, Commander.
You really want to come to me?
To pick it up.
I don't think that's the play for him. Ooh, I saw it. I saw it. Punched his face out. I saw it.
Clip this time.
Good. Ammunitions can be restocked.
Oh, we have to walk there. You know, Wolfline's doing really well. You did predict that, to be fair.
Yeah. I was very confident that the Wolfhound was going to be good. I would have been really surprised if it was bad.
It's one of those mechs. It just has, you know, especially with the PPCX, it really suits your playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, since I do pilot, I pilot a lot of fast mechs. Like, that's what my specialty is in fast mechs. Like, I could just recognize them by looking at them. I'm not saying it's a brilliant deduction either. I'm not gonna, like, cap with you guys and say, like, oh my, I'm just like the regular Nostradamus of prediction making. It's like, it's fast and it has a PPCX. What more needs to be said?
That's a valid point. Oh, there was one all the way back there as well. There's one
if you
400
want,
meters.
if you want to take us in, I can. Do you know where it is?
It's closer to me.
Okay, you got it. Okay, I'll wait by the exec.
Yeah, it's like 200 meters from me. Although that is quite far when you're going at 48 kilometers an hour.
I mean, one mech that I think is going to be really good now is the standard crab. Wait, there's one over here as well. I just found another one. Like the standard crab, 81 kilometers with 2 PPCXs. That's going to be really good. And the regular crab does have full-sized hand actuators, so it punches quite hard as well. What is up with this ammo? Yeah, not a single one of those crates was anything but ammo.
Wow.
I guess it was just intended to be that way. Intended to be bullshit. This is your fault, Brianna.
That's some bullshit.
I feel like it's still too loud. Like, I can barely hear myself. Let me, like,
Me too.
turn the volume down. I'm gonna turn it down to, like, maybe, like, 55. Like, every episode, I'm taking the volume down by, like, 5 or so, and eventually it'll be too quiet, and then I'll be, oh, it's too quiet again. All right, let's see what we got. 12 salvage. We could take a spider, I guess. We're just trying to take whatever we can get. Yeah,
I
no
knew
Raven.
the last time I played the Kestrel Lancers, I had the exact same thing happen to me, and I didn't get a single one.
I was able to take out 7 mechs in the Wolfhound. Okay, let me adjust the volume again. Sound, we're gonna do, I don't know, 55, I think. Let's get everyone repaired. Okay, good, they're already repaired. You go into the bin, and let's see what the next mission is. Okay, so this is the one where we have to raid the, we have to raid that city.
Yes.
And, I mean, like I said, the Wolfhound is new, so I kind of want to continue using the Wolfhound, so I'm going to focus on that. Unless we have another mech that is there a mech that I need to use? I think the Zeus, we've already used him. Is there a mech that I haven't used? Let me see. I know there's mechs I haven't used enough. Do I want to use such a... I know that there's some pretty nasty mechs in this one, though. I'm a little worried about that. It's funny. I feel much safer in a light mech than a medium mech in a lot of cases. Or a slow medium mech, at least. I'm going to try the... I'll try the Burninator again.
It's pretty good, actually.
I'm worried that they're just going to focus... So, something I've grown to get... I'm a little afraid of using the Hunchback in that they do tend to focus fire on the Hunchback quite a bit, and once you lose that side torso, like, you lose basically all of your combat effectiveness.
You'll literally have 2 left, won't you?
Like, let me see...
One on the head and one on the left arm.
Where's the HP at? Here it is. Oh, so here's something nice about the HP I was wondering. So it looks like the, where's the HP at? Here it is. So here's something nice about the HP. Its melee weapon is across from its autocannon arm. Or its autocannon one. So, like, it's a little bit more balanced. I do like that. I'll use the HP again. And I'll send them in more of these Thunderbolts, I guess? Or maybe I'll send them in a... Yeah, I'll send them in the Thunderbolts. Oh, we gotta let the timer go down as well. Alright, looking good. So this is the... oh, yeah, we gotta wait. Okay, so this Hunchback has... This is the HP model. The HP model is the one with the melee weapon. Normally it would have the AC-10 and the mace, but I've downgraded it to an AC-5 and a lance.
We started it with the AC-10 and the mace, and it wasn't amazing.
Of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskedov
Yeah, it was
from
okay.
decrypting those code books. With them, they can decrypt our reports and
I do think this is a better
significantly
build.
scale Operation Rat security, putting not just our
Also,
lives,
the
but all
the Lance is a
forces
DLC
at
weapon,
risk.
so I wanted to use it.
Our MEO liaison has
true.
relayed the locations of known Maskedovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, if I remember right, there's a few assault mechs here, so we should be a little careful.
I think there's a couple of those chargers, maybe.
Yeah. If I recall, there's those chargers there. I have a feeling we're gonna go through this and not get a single Raven.
Yeah, it happened to me before. I actually got one before. Actually, I got one in the store, maybe? Maybe we should keep an eye on the store. Wolverine.
I see him. Well, I was going for the melee attack there, but I'll certainly take the rear armor core out. Works for me.
And of course they're aiming for me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, we got light
Mech.
mech. Good. All right, I'm heading to the other one that's outside the city.
Target acquired.
Looks like the Liao forces
One thing I
are
really like about AC5 is just how flexible it is. It's really like the flexible autocannon.
Hey, Shark.
I see him. Did we buy that Zeus? I don't think it's for sale yet, but I will keep looking.
Acquired.
I'm going for the blackjack.
New target blocked.
Putting the lance on him.
target.
He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. The butt stabber is real.
Target destroyed.
That one is out of here.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I need whatever house Hiritsu forces you can spare to storm these bed rats as long as possible.
Target acquired.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here.
We just lost another relay station.
Okay, I'm gonna cross over again and go to the opposite side.
Standing by and waiting on our delivery. We are running out of time.
How many variants of the Raven are there? Asked Freddy. There's not too many. There's like maybe 6 in total. Like there aren't too many models, but they are quite different
4
from
or
each other.
5, maybe 5 or 6.
New target
Well, we got mechs
There-
on us. Mechs on us.
There is a hero one as well.
acquired.
Moving on Lance target.
Another thing that's kind of weird is I'm actually using the standard AC5 burst fire for a change. It does kind of get. It is a little weird getting used to it again.
Another mech.
Okay, I just destroyed a tank, so watch out for fuel tanks. Going for its leg. Its leg is already beat up.
Tango smoked.
Another mech.
I see it.
Target.
We are letting him have it. He held his ground for
Another
a moment.
mech.
Target acquired.
Engaging commander's target.
I guess these are the Warrior House Hiritsu reinforcements. Like, where the hell did all these guys come from?
Target destroyed.
Oh god, that's a lot of radio dishes.
Target destroyed.
Trashing the radio dishes.
They don't want to destroy that one.
Now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff.
I just wanted to
Get
destroy it
this job
anyways.
done now.
No cap.
It's like, why can't they send the signal from that one?
I mean, I guess they could. I guess they do send the signal in the end.
Target destroyed.
Like, at the end of the day, the signal gets sent or something.
Or
Target destroyed.
I could have swore there was a charger in this battle. Maybe I just haven't
swore
played
as
it in a
well.
while. Yeah, maybe I just haven't played it in a while.
Too late. The package is in the hands of Comstar.
Or maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I just imagined it.
Alright, this guy right here. My arm's kind of beat up now.
All right, Commander. Fall back.
I mean, I kind of like this
Lancers will soon be
Hunchback,
able to
honestly.
spare a Mech company to deal with this rabble
I don't believe
later.
for one second that a great house would put this job in the hands of some random mercenaries.
No, no. Like this mission vital thing where it's like because like you know a mercenary could just switch sides. I mean, like if
Exactly.
Liao was like, oh yeah, how much are they paying you? You know, just saying, you know.
I mean, surely Liao would offer like as much as they possibly could, since the codes are literally like what could change the battle.
I
Like,
guess you could. I guess the argument is that you could get blacklisted from the MRB. It still happens though. It happens in MechWarrior 4. In MechWarrior 4, you help these independents to fight off the Capellans, and then after about 2 or 3 missions, the Capellans contact you, and they're basically like, okay, you know, we'll admit it. We're having a problem with your Merc company. Like, you guys are doing really good. So, where force failed, perhaps money will succeed. And they're basically like, whatever they're paying you to, whatever these independents are paying you, we'll double it. We can't salvage any of this stuff. I have to take equipment. At least jump jets. I like selling jump jets. Jump jets are usually worth selling.
they are.
I mean, I like this Hunchback. I think this Hunchback is pretty good. Okay, so we completed the second part of the Kestrel Lancers. We get a Zeus 6S, which is fine. We could always use more Zeuses. That is one of the voted mechs. We get 300,000 C-Bells, a two Tier 4 LRM-15s, 4 Tier 4 medium lasers, a Tier 4 large laser, and some ammo. And I'll put the Zeus in here since he'll need to be recustomized. And taking him out of our cold storage does reduce our costs. Let's make sure there's nothing to buy before we go. I don't see anything. Okay, we're good. So we're now moving on to the next chapter. So the first chapter was Tikhonov. The second chapter was Tiger. So the first chapter was Tikhonov and the unstoppable fortress world of Tikhonov. The second chapter is about Tigris and the codes, the fight over the codes where Davion almost like blows it on the invasion. The third chapter is about McCarran's armored cavalry. Because once again, I'll let it play.
Soina, capital system of the Soina Commonality and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Soina had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Innisphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Soina. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Soina. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Soina's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Innisphere, spreading panic among Soina's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen MEO codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Okay, let the cutscene play. So this is where McCarran's Armored Cavalry appears. McCarran's Armored Cavalry, at this point in time in the story, they are the biggest mercenary company in the Inner Sphere. When you hire a McCarran's, you're not really hiring a lance or even a company. When you hire McCarran, you're basically just like you're like rent an army, basically. That's what McCarran's basically is, just like rent a army. All right, let's see if there's anything different for sale here. Up the Zeus 5S with, so this is a Lost Tech model. We're definitely going to buy that. And fortunately, we're technically in Liao territory, so we actually get a 20% discount here. We already have the L model of, we have the L model of the Warhammer, don't we? The 6L? Do we have the 6L?
Sorry, yes. I just realized I muted myself. It's the Chem Laser one, we do have the 6L.
Okay, so we do have the 6L, then we don't need a second one, I don't think. Yeah, so we got a new one. Looking to see what they've got. We definitely want that, because that mech can be hard to come by.
Yeah, we've got two Zeus 6S's now. Yeah, with 5S. I think,
so,
I'm nearly certain we get given one as well, but I don't know.
So the 6S is basically the original Zeus. Like so before we had the Zeus that we have today, the original Zeus used Lost Tech, but they decided, because like Steiner made the Lyran Commonwealth made the Zeus, and what they decided was that it was too expensive. You know, like, they decided that the increase in expenses of using Lost Tech, because you can see here it's using double heat sinks, Ultra AC5, and an Artemis LRM-15, they decided that it wasn't worth it. And so what they did was they made the 6S, and the 6S is the same thing, but with downgraded equipment. So instead of an Ultra AC5, regular AC5. Instead of Artemis LRM-15, regular LRM-15. Instead of double heat sinks, single heat sinks. And that greatly cut down the production cost. The reason they did that was because they did not intend for the Zeus to be like an elite model. They intended the Zeus to be like a very... They wanted it to become their primary assault mech, which is why the Zeus is a very balanced mech as well. It's pretty quick. It's got a little bit of everything going on. It's not a very specialized mech, and that's because, you know, in the actual warfare, that's probably what you would want. For your primary mech, you would want it to be something that can just kind of do a little bit of everything, and that's exactly why the Zeus is the way it is. There was actually two original Zeus models. There was the S and the T. So there's a 5S and a 5T. There's a 6S and a 6T, because they had two competing models. They both still exist now. The way you can know them apart is the 6S, the main weapon is an autocannon, and the 5S, or the S's use an autocannon as their main weapon, and the T's use a PPC. But otherwise they're very, very similar. Like, that's really the only... What do you want, Cat? Oh,
and then the 9S as well, which is basically just a Lost Tech refit.
Do you want to say hi to the stream, kitty? And now that I picked her up, she's like shutting up. I'm gonna get you, kitty. Get away from me. You're bothering me. I'm trying to stream. Okay, so now that I threw the cat away, we are going to be playing the next area. So now we're on Sarna. And I guess I'll put this in here for now. We can recustomize it later. And this one is where the like I said, the McCarran's Armored Cavalry finally makes their appearance here. This one I remember getting a little spicy, or rather, the enemies can definitely focus fire on you quite a bit here.
Yeah.
Let me see. There's got to be a mech I haven't used. You know, some of these mechs I'm afraid to use, because, like...
Which one?
The binary laser Wolverine. I want to use it in a mission that's a little safer.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it here.
Did you make a new model of Thunderbolt that I haven't used?
Yeah, the 5SE. It's a chem laser build.
I'll give it a shot.
All right, you're brave. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I built that I sort of forgot about, but I don't think so. I think I've actually tested everything.
Yeah,
out
now
so
I'm
far.
feeling worried. He's like, "Oh, you're brave." I'm like, now I'm like, like looking at its equipment a second time.
No, it's not too bad actually. It's a little bit, maybe a slightly toothless, but it's still pretty good. Actually, will fit everything as well.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to enjoy these specific two. Thunderbolts have been really good for the AI. They've done.
Yeah.
They haven't taken a lot of damage using them.
No, we should keep an eye out and see what damage output they're doing.
Yeah, good.
Because I want to do a comparison with that and the Warhammer, specifically a standard 2PPC Warhammer.
Killsaber asks, when I start a new career, will I do a modded run? Maybe one day I will. Like, the thing is, I don't really like modding very much because there's a lot of people who are playing from like the Xbox, for example, or like the PlayStation, and they don't have access to mods. And so when I do modded content, it makes my content a bit less relatable.
The communications disarray caused by the Comstar HP.
Let me do.
I'm not personally that excited about mods in general.
Yeah, I mean, and I also feel like we're far from fully exploring the game.
The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD.
Like, the one mod I do use is Attribute Viewer, so I can see any of the hidden stats of the mechs, but that isn't really something that affects the gameplay.
But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
Look at their mechs. What kind of damage distribution? Look at those mechs. What kind of damage distribution is that? Like, look at that Warhammer. Like, you're telling me that obviously they're damaged in order to represent the idea that they've been in battle. You're telling me that that is a realistic damage distribution on a Warhammer to represent wear and tear of combat?
Well, I think the answer is obviously no, because whenever you go into the later DLC, the the dragon one, what was it called again?
Dragon's Gambit.
Dragon's Gambit.
Yeah. Because they had that glitch where like the damaged ones were appearing.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna try this mech out. So this Thunderbolt model carries its primary weapon is a large chem laser. An LRM-10 is its backup weapon, and then up close it has 3 chem lasers and also 2 heavy knuckles. We'll see how it goes. So according to what Sheriff is telling me, because he's read the Grey Death Legion trilogy, apparently they were really spooked by the Thunderbolt. Is that true?
Yeah, well, it was the biggest, well, actually not necessarily the Marauder was the biggest mech in the game. However, you know yourself in MechWarrior 5, if you're piloting a Marauder, you're going to be much more scared of a Thunderbolt. But yeah, the Thunderbolt was like the big boy of that book series, and they really the large energy laser they were.
Who was
really
who was using the Thunderbolt in the book?
Two House Marek pilots, just miscellaneous pilots.
Oh,
There's
so
no
the
name
Merrick
to
had
them.
him. Yeah, all of these
Marks had
mechs.
them.
We believe he's been KIA. What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Elena Damu, 5th Certis Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
Blood is playing like a survival game. Blood is playing like Raft, Or like 7
Like,
days to die, or like
converging on our position.
Valheim.
Yeah.
Lancers, my men are exhausted.
Hitting that
and stretched
pickaxe,
to
just
the
like
brink.
Minecraft.
I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight.
Blood's
through this
playing an
minimal
extraction
losses,
shooter like
and I'll see
scum.
what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on his captain.
Okay, I'm gonna stay out here, but I'm gonna stay near this hill in case they focus on me, I'll get in the hill. But I feel like this mech is gonna do best at mid-range.
Our assigned mech target is on the.
That's some heavy mechs.
Some big stuff. Like, why don't you calm down?
Target acquired.
A panther is approaching on the right.
Oh wow, I hit that thing a really good shot.
I'm reading more Lear forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to
Okay, I am targeting the panther.
No.
Oh yeah, they're gonna converge on us pretty soon.
In low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the down support dropships we could
Okay,
find.
he's toast.
I'll be straight with
Oh, looks like you almost got him.
Solid month of dodging
I think the Marauder is already a bit beat up.
What happened here?
Sorta was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of McCarran's armored cavalry. They waited for us. to
Hear her
make
voice
planetfall,
crack.
working on dropships as they tried to
She's kinda
turn
bitter.
into low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock.
Maybe you just need to
Then
get good.
their mech and vehicle forces pinned us
She's
against the
mad that
Grey River and
mercenaries are
slaughtered
kicking her ass.
everyone. Only a handful of
While
us
our
survived.
mercenaries are also here to save. Wow. While mercenaries are also here to save her.
What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Solaris Fusiliers.
I mean, so far, like, this mech doesn't seem
shit,
bad.
oh
Is
shit,
it?
oh shit.
Oh god, right on top of me.
That battle mech is marked for
That
destruction.
really need to get rid of that catapult though. It's gonna do some damage.
Yeah,
But I'll deal with these guys are landing.
Okay, I'll focus on the catapult. He's not too much longer. Come on, go down, go down. Go. Okay, he's down, he's down, he's down.
Target acquired.
I'm targeting the Warhammer. I need to get a little further away if I
The
can.
leg's bad shot.
Have you attempted to
I got his
contact
leg.
any jump ships at the Solaris jump point?
Target
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation has seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short.
Oh, they're going for the sword smartly.
Nice, he's down. They are ignoring the shit out of this thing.
Band on our burn into the system.
Like, I barely have any damage, and not because I'm not in the fight. Like, they literally are just ignoring the shit out of this mech.
new target.
We got another Lance on the other opposite side.
And a blackjack still on our side. You just be careful, don't get flanked.
This area is cleared of all tanks.
Thanks. That's not a tank, that's a helicopter.
Nice, nice. Another wave is coming in.
No more helicopters.
Target destroyed.
The light mechs, the other, the Lance has caught up to us.
Lotus.
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you
Oh, I'm gonna lose the sword.
HPG station.
I can't get him off me.
They're running out of bodies. If you can take cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
And like
to.
my mech is in really good condition.
Only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy
Yeah, they're
the
not
only
too interested in me
means of
now.
saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no
Okay, this
way
mech
of
is down.
contacting anyone off-planet.
Good job.
Whoever
Oh, managed to get
destroyed
the sword,
the
mate,
most likely
surprisingly.
condemned us all to death.
Okay, there's a blackjack in the distance. I, get away
I
from
see
that.
him. We're focusing fire right now. Locking on.
Absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations.
Why is Drew yapping?
It's like, why do we let Fahad say anything? I mean, he like Blood is a mech tech. It's like the only thing I
Oh,
want to hear
right
about.
on me, right on me.
Oh, take cover if you can.
Target acquired.
We're on the trebuchet right now. If they're not attacking you, like feel free to like not shoot back just to not draw any attention. This mech is down. Oh, he's just totally surrounded right now.
There's something behind me as well. Something big behind me.
It's a Victor. I'm moving in.
Yeah, I'll let you guys deal with that.
Oh,
I've managed to keep all my weapons.
trapped. This is the last one. I think he's gotten derped out inside the mountains.
What a dumbass. Hopefully he's not underground.
You know what I need? I need a mod that replaces, like, Rihanna and Fahad with some, like, big titty bitches instead of, like, yappy Fahad talking about a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, we really don't need these Japanese. We need some big titty.
Yeah, I don't need Japanese.
Just...
I need Japanese.
So they can get tapped in these.
Like, there's not a single attractive character in MechWarrior. Oh, well, it's the grim dark. Hey, attractive people can exist in grim dark. You know what? I'm gonna stay at a distance. I'm not gonna get up close. Get this guy's arm off of him. Okay, his main weapon is down.
Snipe him with an AC-10. What else is for it? And stuff.
His lasers are down. His leg is down. I'm just like disrespecting him right now. It's just all disrespect right now. Both side torsos are down.
Are you less excited about the Victor or the Charger?
Okay, what I can say about the Victor is that the Basilisk is a lot of fun. The Basilisk is a lot. That is a really fun mech on gun.
Yeah, it is good.
So if we get the Victor, that we have that to look forward to. As far as the rest of the Victor, it's just kind of a boring mech. It's not great and it's just kind of dull. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Like, eventually we'll have to do the Victor playthrough. It'll be based on what the chat votes for, because we'll play what they vote for. But maybe when I really dig into it and I'm forced to use it, I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something interesting. I mean, it should have decent hands. Maybe a melee build is possible for it, but
It only has one punching hand, though.
I am afraid of the Charger, but at the same time, I'm interested in the challenge.
I think it's going to be good because it reminds me of a mech that's going to be like really low priority. Like, I don't think anyone's going to care if you're in it.
I do know,
and a lot of small lasers on the back.
It can mount a PPCX. That is something it can do. It can mount a PPCX. It will need to shed some armor, which is the scary part, but it can mount a PPCX. No, I'll take this active probe instead of this PPC. Collect some high tech. You know, this Thunderbolt was not awful. My opinion on it is that it didn't exactly blow me away, but it wasn't bad. I think it would actually do pretty good as a. I think it would be good for the AI. That's my opinion on that model.
The problem with the 9SE is it's essentially just a normal Thunderbolt, except you're just losing to.
Like, is it possible to get like a? Is that the best it can do for its missile launcher? Is that the reason it has a LRM-10?
I can't remember, if I'm being honest. Let me check.
Yeah. Look at the size difference.
Yeah, it's a medium. It's a medium one.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, you can even see the difference in size on the launcher. Why did they make the launcher smaller? Like, that's really annoying. Like, this mech would be great if it had a bigger launcher. That's really all it needed, was a bigger launcher.
And it has no ballistic slots either, which is odd. By all means, it's just a worse version of the of it.
Okay, so
I wonder,
once
is
again,
there any reason for it?
Okay, this one's, if I remember right, this one's actually a really big fight. This is the Comstar one. We had an injury. Swap you in. So since this is, I think this is the big fight, or it is a bigger fight. So I'm gonna do. I don't know. What would be a good mech for this one? I might do the Wolfhound.
Get the time and see what mechs are ready. 37 days.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's advance. Did you, or unless you want to customize something, the Highlander will be ready.
Yeah, I don't really want to change the Highlander. I actually quite like it. I mean, it'll be good once we get it in the some Lost Tech. But
Okay, I'll use the
before
Wolfman.
that, I'm quite happy with it. I guess I should probably use it, to be honest. We need some bulk in here. Yeah, I'll
Well,
take
wait,
that.
I mean, like, if there's something else you want to use, I can pick something a little bigger.
No, I'm happy to take this. I really like this mech. It's any assault melee mech is automatically going to be one of my favorite mechs in the game. So I mean, I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, so on this one, like, I think we should play a little slow.
Okay.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor
I'm like a planner's
online.
worst nightmare.
Sensors
I mean, the good news is that
Melee
you
is, like,
did
my
put some
favorite.
long-range weapons on the
systems nominal.
mech.
Yeah, there's an LR-15 on there, and the AC-10 like 600 meter range or 500 meter range. So
Of the Fusiliers transponders being sent.
Yeah, this is the
After
wrecked
they all went
HEPG.
rogue, be
So
sure
this is
to
the
be
one
on
where
your guard and
Comstar
watch your
appears.
backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish.
I'm gonna
us
tell
off
our
for
guys
good.
to just wait
Let's go
right
Helicopters.
find our
here.
answers.
Visual on hostiles.
Pow! One down.
I am not hitting anybody with this. Oh! Restart.
Holding at spot X-ray.
one landed on me.
I gotta
What happened?
restart. I was shooting up at the helicopter, and our ally literally crossed paths with me, and I nearly have destroyed his rear armor there.
Wow.
I put him in the red. Like, he ate the full PPCX blast.
Attention. Prepare.
And he wasn't even
Damn.
in my screen. He wasn't even on my screen.
What mech was it?
Doors open.
The Thunderbolt.
Stand clear.
I mean, his side torso was in the red from the shot. I'll put it that way.
That's crazy.
Online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went rogue, be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Time for work. Enemy spotted.
Okay, here those guys are.
Boom!
Let me not accidentally hit my guy.
Let's posse up.
Bro.
Okay, right here is good for them.
Fully received.
All right, so I'm gonna like focus on explore. Maybe a little closer. Maybe like right here. Right here.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
Assassin.
We serve a purpose
Target
much
acquired.
higher than yours.
Okay, I am on this assassin.
You coming here.
Behind you, behind you.
He's on me. I'm gonna take evasive maneuvers. Yeah, like they're at high priority on me due to the PPCX. All right, he's switched off. I'm going for him now.
He's on me now.
That is
I've nearly wiped that side out. Yeah, you got
I
him.
don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on
Got him.
dismantling you imposters piece by piece.
Helicopters?
So you tell me what I want to know.
There's another Griffin.
I can't hit the choppers.
New target Griffin.
These Griffins are a little bit out of their element here, which is good. I'm gonna have them shoot the chopper down.
Target destroyed.
What about the amazing dialogue? He's like, "We are evil. You do not understand our purpose."
It's like insert stereotypical bad guy quote here.
Scrap. We're on the move.
It is a rifleman.
Oh, a headshot.
Really? Wow. He's not even facing us either.
Now what?
He was a second ago, I think. Oh, he's gone. He didn't die with the headshot either.
We're moving into position.
Wow, that Warhammer got a beating.
Better him than us. That's what I have to say. Man, all I need is a BAP. If I had a BAP and I could help find people better, that would be
Planted where
amazing.
you put me.
That's why we need the Raven.
Scrap that one.
Fortunately, these helicopters are coming at the worst time and just getting, like, mowed down.
No way they're surviving an LRM-15. That's crazy. I need to stream on here.
Okay, so far so good. I'm going to be focusing on high priority targets, so once the battle gets more complicated. Searching.
Follow the AI. They know where they're at.
I mean, I feel like they spawn in or something, but like...
The dropship brings them in.
Yeah, where are they? Like, I feel like the mission is... They should have spawned in by now. What is going on?
Our AIs are traveling to the other side of this base, so...
I mean, we've never made it to the other side of the base before. Wait, wait, more choppers, more choppers.
Target is done.
Our stationed mechs here should be able to handle that, though. Unless they're dumb-firing their LRMs at them.
It does sound like
Come on, you guys can do it. Oh, yes. Yeah, shoot them with that PPC out of range. That's gonna do it.
One down.
Yeah, there's mechs here.
Moving out.
It's on the other side, huh? Interesting.
The Warhammer.
Reposition
Is there anything else besides them?
I only see a Warhammer so far.
Okay, I'm moving our guys up to the corner of the facility. I'm a little worried they're gonna drop back and ambush our guys, but you know, we'll see. I take it you got him under control? Yeah, it looks like you got that.
Yeah. That was the last mech of that last attack.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
That guy has a weird name. His name is Davion Infiltrator.
Damn.
Kill confirmed.
Strange family name. Like, he's from, like, House Infiltrator, I guess.
Really?
I mean, I was expecting a few more enemies to appear. Just saying.
Didn't you know? Your first prince sent you here to die.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
You'll have to excuse this dialogue. Like, dialogue is not the strong point of this expansion. Neither are enemies, apparently. Where are the enemies?
They're fighting with the Orion. I can see that.
Okay, I'm telling them to regroup. I've never... The mission has never done this before. They've always fought us on this side of the facility.
But it's true. Hans Campion wishes to see your Duke's prized Certus Fusiliers offered up to House Leo as a blood sacrifice.
As your blood sacrifice.
Michael has Octavian's treachery, selling Federation secrets directly to Leo.
Crash button idiot.
Okay, he's toast. I'm taking cover.
Yeah, I'm really slow. You'll
I got
yourself
him.
for a wait, I guess.
So, like, one of the predictions I made with PPCX is that it would be better to have fewer PPCX on a faster mech, and I think that is continuously being proven true.
The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davion
I'm targeting the Charger.
The entire Federated
I headshot it.
died at the hands of a madman.
All right, they're on me. I'm gonna fall back. That Charger's really beat up, though. Got that one. Coming in for the kill on him. Why are we having a discussion about politics in the middle of the battle? I'm going for his leg. His leg is out. That's the end of him.
It's quite smart, so they go for your arms when you're like this mech anyway.
Showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
It's just like time for some exposition.
Out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
For the HPG.
Oh, good idea. Let's redecorate the HPG. It's just like an absolute bukkake of lore.
It really is.
He's like, I'm about to blow. Ugh! And then they just like shoot their lore all over the place. Got an assassin, I guess.
Well, it's always been mech for a while. Ah, my pilot got injured. What the heck?
Yeah, this is like the least profitable we've done it. But oh well.
I'm telling you now, we will not even recover the funds for this one Highlander we bought at 28 million. Maybe when we sell all our mechs we recovered, but I'd still doubt it.
Okay, I sped forward. Let me. No mechs to buy. They've got like nothing for sale that I want. It's very sad face. Super sad face. Okay,
nerds.
wait. There's a black market here. Yeah, we gotta like. Apparently, we gotta level up our arena rating to get better quality burst fire rifles. I was hoping to get some chem lasers, but no such luck.
Hey, boy.
Okay, yeah, nothing good here. All right, so this should be the final mission of this chapter. Then it's the Colonel Westrick's portion of it. So I guess this one we're gonna launch the attack to get the code books back is the plan. I really like this Wolfhound. Like, it doesn't matter that the enemies are, you know, like, oh, what about assault mechs? I don't know, what about assault mechs? Like, the strongest mech in the game still doesn't have that much rear armor, and you can, like, explode it with, like, rear armor attack from, like, the Wolfhound.
Let's run it.
And like, one thing, I was hoping that their dialogue had improved over time, but like it's still rather suspect even in, I'm going to bring it up again. I'm going to do it again. So let me go to the MechWarrior section of my Discord. Let me scroll up. This is from MechWarrior 5 Clans. It was right... Here it is. Look at this dialogue. I screen capped this from the 20-minute gameplay demonstration on MechWarrior 5. He's like, what? You call yourselves the Smoke Jaguars? I figured it only appropriate to burn you all in the smoke. Like, that's basically, that is literally word-for-word dialogue out of the DLC.
Cringe, to say the least.
Yeah, it's not good. I'd like to point that out. It's not good. I'm going to use the Zeus. So this Zeus model looks like a very standard Zeus. In fact, it looks very similar. It looks very similar to the Zeus I made for the video.
Yeah, I've been changing it around a little bit, and this is what I have come upon. It's just not the most easily changed mech. And it needs high rate of fire weapons.
Let me change its weapon groups real fast.
It would have been in any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the code books would not have been able to make it off planet, even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Leah will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
Chubby says that maybe the Inner Sphere hasn't found the lost tech of, like, good dialogue.
Yeah.
They may not, they may never find that. That might be lost forever.
Something put me into the red of my arm, and I think it was a turret with
and like,
4 small lasers.
And it's too bad because, like, BattleTech has perfectly good dialogue. You know, like, the books are really good and whatnot. So, like, there's no reason to not have decent dialogue. I hear you thundering them with the rapid-fire AC-2s. So this mech is like kind of an archer-style mech, so I actually want to keep my distance. I want to fight it about... This mech wants to fight at about 400 meters. So you can see me just backing off of them just to keep them at range. This mech is very similar to the way... the way the Sheriff designed it is actually very similar to the way I design a lot of mechs. So this one is instantly familiar to me.
Yeah, you'll feel nice in that one.
The clans should have cheesy dialogue. It suits them. Well, that wasn't a clan warrior. That was an inner sphere warrior.
I really just feel like an AA gun. Nope, he crashed. I noticed the helicopter pilot's crashing a lot.
Wait.
Oh, we destroyed that one already.
Man, I love AC-5.
AC-5 is nice. You really like the burst fire as well, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. AC-5 burst fire, I have more familiarity. That's like one of the weapons I have the most familiarity with. Even more so than just the standard AC-5. I like how we're peeling this mission apart really nicely. Like, we're not going faster than is necessary. We got 7 minutes, but it's like, you know, we're right at the objective. It's like, no problem. Left side spider.
We got another spider.
Oh man, he stopped. That was a terrible idea. Once he stopped, and we got. Wait, I saw it. There's a heavy mech. I only caught a glimpse of it.
I believe there might be an what do you call awesome in this mission as well.
I feel like you're right.
And I think it's on this left-hand base.
That makes a junk pile now.
Something shot a PPC at us.
Oh, that
Is that awesome? There's a grasshopper.
Grasshopper. I need to get back from that. I'm just gonna drop off a bit. I think this helicopter's should do a good job for me.
Yeah, your thunderbolts are just going up in there. I mean, I guess I'm not opposed to it, but more aggressive than I was expecting. Okay, this grasshopper is toast. Is that a DACA Warhammer? Asked Teddy Bear. Yes, that is an AC-2 rapid fire Warhammer.
There it is. It's the weird missile one.
I'm just gonna peg it a few times.
There's a blackjack. It's kind of bad. Oh, there's two blackjacks, must be.
Yeah. Okay, the blackjack on the left is coming out to play. Focusing fire on the left blackjack while because the other ones are in cover still. The other blackjack is trying to get a better shot. They're looking at you. All of them are looking at you.
Okay. I'll just get into cover a little bit once I finish getting past them. What am I stuck on? Stuck on? What the hell?
This blackjack has seen better days. Blackjack is down.
Stuck on something there.
I see the awesome. We're commencing our counter bombardment.
Wow, I just came out to look and he just immediately just turned to me.
Okay.
Literally no idea I was shooting out there.
LRMs and AC5s. LRMs, AC5, AC2s, those are like my bread and butter weapons.
Surely this is not much left.
It's so weird because I don't really like too many of the big guns. I mean, there are some big guns I like, but I am very particular about them.
And any of them that you like tend to be more of a guilty pleasure, don't they? Rather than
yeah,
something
like the
that's, like,
AC-20, I like it, but I'm not gonna call it a good weapon per se. I do like to use it.
I really like this.
Teddy Bear says, I must not like large lasers. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of large lasers. I'm not saying I won't use them, but, like, they're definitely not my favorite.
Lord Prime Simulator.
Basically, anytime I have a large laser, I just wish I had an AC-5 instead. That's how I feel about large laser. Like, large laser, I'm like, man, if only you were an AC-5. 4.4 million for that. That's pretty good. We get to salvage a spider. Yay!
Well, look at
double
the
heatsink.
bonuses you get in that mission.
Double heatsink.
Yes. Look at the bonuses you get in that mission. 329,000 C-bills to destroy each one of those targets. And there's like 6 or 7 of them.
Okay, I'm just going to... I'll take the double heatsink instead of that spider, because we can't take both, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would agree.
He said, what about large chem lasers? Well, like, large chem lasers are, like, the only large laser I like.
I like the large pulse laser.
And the thing is, okay, large chem laser, when I say it's the only large laser I like, it is the large laser I will use. But I'm not, like, crazy about them. I'm not like, yeah, man, let me load up on these large chem lasers. It's more like, this is what the mech can use. You know, that's really the only thing I can use at the moment. Like, basically, when I use large laser, I use it because I kind of feel like I just need it. Or the mech just doesn't have another choice. Like, there's just no other options with the mech. So it's
I do like a large pulse laser.
What do I think about large pulse laser? Large pulse laser isn't bad. I don't mind large pulse laser or ER large laser. I don't really care for regular large laser. I am kind of like, yeah, you know, like both large laser short bursts. Like, I would prefer to not use them. A large chem laser, I will use that, but like I said, it's more of a utility weapon. I don't really view large laser as it's not a devastating weapon is the issue. Large laser it's just there to give you a little bit of extra range and give you a bit of flexibility. But once again, I still just, like I said, every time I have a large laser, I just wish I had an AC-5. That's the easiest way to describe that.
Before you skip the time, do you want to pull that new Zeus out or any other mechs out?
Oh yeah, let's go and get them.
Because we've got like 44 days to wait.
Yeah, which one do you want to customize? I'll do the other one.
Yeah, I don't care, to be honest. I'll let you
do
pick
the
one.
5S.
I did the... Okay. Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, I'll do the other 6S. Let's see what I can do with it. I'm gonna do something weird with it. Why not? How weird can we make you? I'll do it like that.
Okay, let me max out the armor. Get the armor straightened out first. I think that I might be able to do something good with this. Okay, we'll do that. I got about 20 tons to work with. What can I do? How about this and... this. And then... okay, so that's not going to work. I can't fit enough ammo on. So instead what we'll do is... this. Because this doesn't need as much ammo. Let me trim the armor down a little bit. And one heatsink.
What did you go for?
Okay, so this mech has a PPCX, an AC-5 burst fire, and an LRM-15 stream.
So I went for a heavy rifle, a PPCX, and an SRM-6 on this one.
46 days, but, you know, what can you do? Let me go ahead and repaint this guy into the untested. I don't know how the heat is going to do, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We got some questions down in Chatville. Happy Teddy Bear says, what do you think about the Zeus 6T, the PPC variant? I'm pretty sure it could use 2 PPCXs, so it should be pretty good because PPCX is good, and it's not a slow mech. Freddy 4x4 says, what is the best ballistic weapons for a Annihilator? I think there's a few ways you could go. Heavy rifles are hard to go wrong with as basically a massive sniper cannon.
Mm-hmm.
AC-5s will work.
They're amazing. Ultra AC-5 too is very good.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, a lot of things will work.
The LBX Solid Slug, very nice, to be quite honest.
Val Karma says, when making these custom designs, is it experience that allows you to make it so quickly? It is impressive. Yeah, it's just doing them over and over and over again. Like, I'll give you a quick example. Let me just pull something random out. The Cataphract. So with the Cataphract, this is how I customize mech. So first I take everything off. So let's just say, you know, everything is off. The first thing I do is max the armor. Why do I max the armor? Because the enemy loves to focus fire on you. So you need very close to maximum armor. If you've ever thought, oh, I'll make this mech have less armor so it'll have more firepower, don't do that. A single ton of armor is a lot of armor. And what are you going to do? What can you do with 1 ton? Put on a medium laser? Put on 1 more ton of ammo? Maybe 1 more ton of ammo could be worth a single ton of armor, but it is generally not a good idea to reduce your armor because the enemies will focus fire on you because you're doing the most damage. And like I said, 1 ton of armor is a lot. Like, let's take a ton of armor off real fast. So, we're at 446 armor. So we lost like about 50. We lose about 50 armor when we do this. What is 50 armor, you might ask? 50 armor is like getting shot twice with an AC-20 and once with an AC-5. 50 armor is the like what's the maximum torso armor on this model? 50 armor is like 30 more armor than this thing has maximum. So like 50 armor, like that's like getting hit with what, 10 medium lasers? That's what 50 armor translates to. So like the loss in armor, it's not good. So here we go. Here's the first thing I do. First thing, max out the armor. Then I set the rear armor to 10 on all of the components. And 10 is not a lot of armor, but it's just enough to, you know, you can, if you make 1 or 2 mistakes, the armor will protect you, but you mainly get shot from the front, so you mainly want forward armor. So that's the next thing I do. Next I see, with full armor, you'll never have a mech that has full armor and doesn't have a decimal value. So we're at 42.93 tons. The next thing I ask is it worth it to optimize around 0.03 tons of armor? I would say probably not. So I'm probably just going to leave this mech at 42.93, you know, units. Like, let me just throw some shit on. And a bunch of heat sinks. So this mech will probably, it's probably going to be 69.93 tons. That's just the way it's going to be. Because I don't think it's going to be worth it to optimize around 0.07 armor. It might be. Now, maybe I'll change my mind, but probably not. So now that I have the armor squared away, what I do is I look at the weapons, and you just like, there's just certain things you can do. Like, I know for a medium ballistic slot, you can't go wrong with AC-5. AC-5 is awesome. So I'll put on AC-5 rapid fire. You could do regular AC-5 if you want. Not rapid fire. I'm going to put on burst fire. Rapid fire, I have to commit to more ammo. So let me do, where is it? Just AC-5. BF. Just BF. Where's AC? There, AC-5. I can't find AC5. There it is. AC5BF. So I put on the AC5. The next thing I know is that my AC5 typically needs 2 tons of ammo. So now we're going to put the ammo on. Why do we do it in this order? So that you don't, like, you know, mess around. It's very easy to, like, oh, I'm going to try to cut corners on. So don't cut corners. Like, put on the ammo next. Now I see we've got a large energy slot. This mech goes 64 kilometers. So that means a really good weapon here is going to be a PPC-X. So let's just ignore the quality. We're going to put on a PPC-X. The moment I put on a PPC-X is the moment I'm probably just going to immediately put on 4 heat sinks because the PPC-X gets hot. And once again, we're just going to put the heat sinks on. Like, don't try to, like, don't try to load up all. Don't try to do this. We'll put on our medium lasers. Like, oh, now I'll just put in some medium lasers. And then I'll just put on some weapons. And then you've got, like, oh, I guess I'll put the rest as some heat sinks or something like this. If you build your mech like this and do your heat sinks last, there's a really good chance that you're going to be overly greedy. Now, maybe this will work. Maybe this will be fine. I don't think so. 4 medium lasers get pretty hot. But if you do your heat sinks last, there's a really good chance that you're going to overheat because you're not thinking about how many heat sinks you need to begin with. So, let's take these out. And, you know, for a single PPC-X, let's just load on 4 heat sinks right off the bat. And, we got a question. Why don't I use the engine heatsink slots? It doesn't really matter. Like, the point of the engine heatsink slots is to collapse a double heatsink into a single one. These regular ones, it doesn't do anything to be there. It doesn't matter where you can put them anywhere you want. You could put them here, you could put them there. If you want it like this, you could do this. Absolutely. Like, you could do that if you wanted to. You could put them in the feet. It doesn't matter too much. Like, I care about the ammo because the ammo will explode. I put them in the feet because the legs just have a tendency to not get hit very much. So now I have to decide what I'm going to do with these. And I do think medium lasers are the way to go. The question is how many medium lasers you can actually get away with. So I'm worried about heat. So I might, this is a case where I'd probably do chem lasers. So I would do something like this. And then I might actually do maybe 1.5 tons is enough. I'm not sure. Like, this is where a little bit of playtesting would be a good idea. And now that I put a 1/2 ton on, a 1/2 ton is worth messing with. So I'll drop the armor on the legs a little bit. A 1/2 ton of armor, I can live with a 1/2 ton of armor loss. So that gives us 1 more heatsink. And then, bam. There you go. Now we have a mech that should perform very logically well. Like, there's no reason that, you know, you might need a little bit of fine-tuning. Maybe that's not enough ammo. Oh, wait. There you go. Maybe that's not enough ammo. Maybe it is. I don't know. Like, we would have to actually playtest it. But even without playtesting it, I can just look at this and be like, this is probably a sensible starting point for the cataphract. And that's why I'm able to modify them so quickly, because I've played the game enough to kind of, you know, I could just kind of appraise them on a look. Now, I do weird designs as well. And why do we do weird designs? Because you could get very trapped in your way of modding. And if you get trapped in your way of modding, you never know when the next awesome design is right around the corner. Sometimes you need to try some just really stupid designs. And sometimes the stupid design winds up being really good. But that is how I modify my mechs. Okay, this is, I guess, the last part of this one. I thought we went to the next planet already, but I guess not.
Nope.
Let me go ahead and advance the timeline. That was a lot of time, actually. So I think our Zeuses might be... Oh, our Zeuses are not quite ready. That's kind of a shame. But there's also a playstyle issue. Like last mission, you saw me use the Zeus where my goal was to stay at about 400 meters or farther. That's just me. And now, why do I do that? Why not get closer? It's because you can reduce your damage by staying outside of other people's optimal weapon ranges. That's one of the reasons why I don't take as much damage as other people. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I lose arms all the time. My mech is getting beat up all the time. A lot of people are afraid of arm-mounted weapons. I mean, like, look at this Zeus. Like, does this Zeus look like it's afraid of arm-mounted weapons? Like, why am I not... Look, its main weapon systems are all in the arms. Why am I not sweating bullets for its weapon systems in the arm? I don't care. Like, in fact, I like arm-mounted weapons because they're more accurate, and I care about hitting more than I care about taking damage, because I have other ways of mitigating the damage. I can use range control, where I stay away from people and they do less damage because they're too far away. I can use attention, like priority control, where if I know I'm the priority target, I'll back into cover, or if I'm not the primary target, I will get out of cover and continue shooting. Or if, let's say the sheriff was the priority target for a while, we'll switch roles where I will then become the center of attention. So, like, there's many ways to reduce the damage you take. And that's why I just don't care if they have their weapons. In fact, like I said, if they have their weapons in the arms, good. That just means I'm more accurate. And if I'm more accurate, then I can kill them faster. And if I can kill them faster, that's also a way to reduce your damage. Target priority is another way to reduce your damage if you know which enemies to destroy in the correct order. What are we doing in this mission?
I think this is the one that we...
Okay, well, yeah, we're going to link up with the Crater Cobras. Okay, this is the one inside the...
Dropship.
Yes. This is absolutely that one. So this is actually the next chapter, then. I'm in the mood for this. I haven't used this mech in a while. I'm in the mood for this one.
I'm just gonna bring the big choppy chopper again, because he's gonna be really good inside there. Provided it all fits. It does. Lovely.
This mech is a lot of fun. I love this one.
Yeah, that mech is good. It's really nice having those in the arms as well.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander.
Dara asked, should we be locking you into the mechs that we voted for, or should we let you do something more beefy? I'm just going to use the mechs like that. Like, if we don't use the mechs you voted for, how can we know if the mechs are good? We have to use the mechs you voted for. Like, if we run away from the mechs, like, if the battles get hard and we don't use the mechs you voted for, then how can we say whether the mechs are good or not?
We have to test them in really hard missions, to be honest.
Yeah, like, that's the only way to really be confident in the build. That's also, why are we not using any Lost Tech? Why am I not using double heat sinks? Because I want to... I will use Lost Tech in the future, but one of the main reasons is because I need to prove that the mech can stand on its own without Lost Tech. And also, maybe you get this mech before you get Lost Tech. Like, you could get a Thunderbolt before Lost Tech. What kind of build are you going to do if you don't have Lost Tech? So that's another reason I do that. Later on, though, we unlock the Lost Tech, and then we permit it. Wait, what happened to these weapon groups? Oh, no, it's fine.
It's also interesting to see whether or not the mechs are functional at all before Lost Tech, or do they require Lost Tech to make them functional? That's also an interesting thing to see.
And also, like, I just like standard tech. I'm a big fan of standard tech. Like, I don't need Lost Tech. Like, I'm happy with standard tech. Give me my laser, my, SRM. I'm okay with it. So Dara clarified, he said, what about the AI? Well, I need to use them on the AI as well. We need to find out if these mechs are good for the AI or not. Because that's also a equally valid question. Like, is the Thunderbolt good for the AI? Is the Zeus good for the AI? Or which model is good for the AI?
Those mechs, they're broadcasting Federated Suns IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Crucis Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Brianna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow.
Mind your language, mister.
Enemy scouts across
Wait.
the outer perimeter. They're here.
What is up with my PPCX?
Let's get to work.
Okay, there we go.
Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
All right, here they
Next.
come.
Targeted battle mech in the area.
We're moving into position.
I want to kill that chopper, but I can't see it. Oh, man.
Boss, it's starting to glow.
Like that Locust got destroyed as if it were just like an enemy in a Call of Duty campaign. Oh, God.
Appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to
Whoops.
quickly here.
I thought it was in my left arm.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our
I thought
best.
my PPC was in the left arm, but it was in the right arm. Fortunately, it didn't hurt too bad.
Target acquired.
Nah, it's not.
Target destroyed.
Hopefully, we get that Raven. That would be nice.
You're the commander anyway. You're allowed to shoot me. Next on the other side.
Okay. Like I said, hopefully, I'm really just hoping that we get ourselves a nice Raven. That would be great.
Relocating to indicated grid.
Coming up the ramp.
Now, I'm not saying we won't have guest mechs either. There are some mechs I'm going to try no matter what, just because I'm very interested in what these DLC weapons do. But, yeah, like, for the most part, we're going to stick to the mechs you voted.
New target Javelin. Target acquired.
We want you to have voters' regret as well.
Yeah, that's true. It can be the voters' fault if they vote for something that stinks. What is this fire starter doing?
Target destroyed.
The voters are never wrong, says Happy Teddy Bear. Sounds like you're from Super Earth. I want to kill
I
that
don't buy it.
helicopter. I'm so sick of hearing it.
Target acquired.
They're really getting messed up by the terrain. The terrain is really messing these guys up. Okay, I'm going to go outside and shoot that.
Vindicator.
Boss wants us over there.
I'm going outside to deal with it. It's also distracting everyone on our team. Which is a threat. It is a threat if it's distracting people.
Holding a spot X-ray.
Got it, got it, got it.
Destroyed.
There's another one right over there. They did not think this battle out very well. The AI does not do well on this battle.
No way, I got trapped here.
Are you stuck?
Target destroyed.
I think so. How is that even possible?
Target Spider. Target acquired.
I can still fight though.
I mean, they
Here,
come to
over
us,
here.
which is the good news.
The spider got untrapped.
Target acquired.
Okay, destroying the helicopters has made the Crater Cobras are back to being smart again.
I'm stuck in here like an idiot.
Target acquired.
Oh no, you're stuck in the debris.
I didn't realize I would get trapped in that. Like, no way! Like a mech this size wouldn't be able to lift his leg over that. That is bullshit.
I'm gonna go over there. I'll deal with these guys. Let's go see how the sheriff is doing.
Very well, I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, I see.
This is my corner. I defend it.
Well, I mean, maybe they'll come down here and you'll be able to shoot them. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Like that in a box. If I fit, I sit. Shot something.
But did you hit?
What was it? I'm not sure.
I do not appreciate these javelins blasting me with their SRMs. Dara says, oh, poor Sheriff. Yeah, the terrain, like I said, terrain is not your friend in this game. Let me put it that way.
4 mechs outside.
I'm just gunning these guys down. They're shooting through the window at me. These guys are jerks. I'm gonna cheat. I'm going to like use third person to peek at them. Oh, now the King Crab is finally getting into the fight. Alright, the quick draw is a nice, slow, fat target. I can go for him.
This is what they're here to say. They're like, this is what you get for not having jump jets.
I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking like, oh, that's why I have jump jets. I'm like, okay, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what it is. There's gonna be like that one person who's like, jump jets would have fixed it. Okay, they got a battle man. Oh, wait, whoa. Come here. These guys, they got like a battle master coming in.
Got it. Let's move.
I'm gonna ignore some of these guys because, like, I've taken a bit of damage. The good news is the next wave coming in, you might actually be able to fight them.
Might get one shot or two shots on them. I can't wait.
Focusing on fire on target.
You're gonna change to me? You better not change. I shot you with an AC-2 once or twice. Do not change target priority to me. The reason I'm not shooting this guy is because I don't need to take any more damage.
Target destroyed.
And I'm here.
I hate these helicopters. Oh my god, this mission is so annoying.
I shot the Centurion! I'm useful!
I'm looking for this chopper. Okay, we got it.
New target, Centurion.
Okay, they've got like, what, like 9 bodies left? 8? They got 8 bodies left. Hopefully this is the last of the mechs because my armor is beginning to wear down. Alright, now I don't mind attacking again because I can take cover if I need to. Where are
I'm
they?
worried that the next another shit are...
I thought they would have been here. Are they derping out?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want out of this hole.
Why is this level so poorly designed?
I want out of this hole.
The worst
kinda
part
chop
is that I'm
it.
gonna have to dig them out, and because I have to dig them out, I'm gonna take like way more damage. I really don't. You know what I don't want to do is I don't want to fight that. I don't want to fight that Battle Master. If I was at full armor, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but
Try and lure him in.
the problem is that their AI is derping out. That's the problem. The Shadowhawk is gonna go to solo him with like one of his legs destroyed.
Although we can't
Like
lose
I don't think
all
I
of the-
can lure him over because like they're derping out outside. Their AI is messed up.
Oh my god.
New target, Battle Master. Target acquired.
Okay, I guess we're gonna fight this.
My forces are taking a beating, Commander. If we don't turn this around...
Guess I'm going back into cover real fast. Where are my guys at? Where are my 2 Thunderbolts at? You have barely any damage. Get in there. Get in there. You have barely any damage. Get in there.
Focus target updated.
Yep, get in there.
Target acquired.
You have barely any damage. Get in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, come here. Step 1. Come here. That's step 1. Yep. Right here.
Moving, Commander.
Now go over there. Go over there.
Location.
You got it. Go over there. You got it. You can do it.
Hostile mech spotted.
There we go. Now attack it.
Wilco, focusing fire.
His voice is so annoying.
Now we can kill this guy. Good.
Moving in to engage. God, these bastards just don't give up. Crater Cobras, stay strong.
Oh, come on. Not more mechs.
Acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
There can't be that many more mechs. All right, the King Crab is going in. That's the good news.
Let's posse up. Planted where you put me.
Oh, yeah. There are more mechs.
No, I cannot switch to another mech.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I need to back off.
New target.
Did one of my allies get stuck as well?
No, they should be all there, I think.
Okay, good. They both made it. One of them is a little beat up, but, you know...
I just
Okay, I can
love to
shoot him in
know,
the back. I'll shoot him in the back.
What is the reason for having this obstruction in this map? What is the point of this?
Acquired.
Oh, they're going for me. I'm going to back up. All right, kill the Vindicator, guys. You guys can do it. You got a King Crab there. You got another guy there. Just shoot him with your guns and he'll be dead. You know, there's no way you guys can mess this up. Just shoot him and he'll die. That's all there is to it. No, unfortunately, he cannot.
What?
What did he lose? He lost one of his arms. AI is so bad.
Oh, that guy's about to die. The Thunderbolt. Oh, he's gone. What is he doing?
Getting owned. He's getting owned.
He's no weapons
That's
left.
what's happening. Okay, we got this Vindicator next.
What an idiot.
Okay, that guy's down. Oh, we got a Marauder. And of course he's on me. Okay, I lost my weapon. Let me see if I can take cover behind my ally. Okay, he's off of me. That means I can start attacking again. Oh, he's got 2 PPCXs. That's pretty nasty. Oh, he's on me again. No, you don't. Yeah, take out that Marauder. He's right there. Just take him out. It'll be fine. Uh-oh. You want to take out that Marauder? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, won't do it. We won't do it.
New target, Marauder.
Okay, we got him.
Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
I can't believe they're losing to a almost dead Marauder.
One of the Thunderbolts doesn't have any weapons.
You're fired.
Oh, he went down.
Defensive support.
You're also fired.
Remaining McCarran's forces
Man, this is so dumb.
for now.
You're fired.
Are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our
Yeah.
overall chances at survival.
This is
A
your
very
fault.
strong ECM
Okay,
field
we're
is
just gonna restart that one.
protecting anyone at the system's jump
I am
point.
not going to look out a window this time.
Plan to
So the sheriff got trapped in rubble, so this time we will redo that one.
How stupid is that, though? Like, why is that there?
I mean, like, it's one of those things where you have to respect the rubble. Because remember that happened also in the where you got trapped on the rocks that one time.
It's so dumb though. Like, sort your game out. I don't understand. This is a pre-built map as well. That's what really frustrates me. But there's no excuse for that at all.
Like, if there's one thing I've learned is that you gotta respect the rubble. Like, that's why
I
I'll
don't
go the
even mind
long
it.
way through things, because it's like I mean, it's happened to me multiple times. It's probably happened to me 2 or 3 times as well, and I just learned to respect the rubble.
I
Like-
don't even mind it on like an automatically generated map, but on a map like this, it's pre-designed. How can you not like? How do you not know that's going to be a thing?
So look at this. I don't have a weapon group for my PPCX. I'm trying it right now. And yet, when I look here, I have the weapon group. So the weapon group is there, but it's gone now.
Systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes.
And now I have the PPCX weapon group.
At the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars.
But yeah, I stay away from all rubble. I stay away from small rocks. I stay away from wreckage. I stay away from, like, all things that are, like... I just
the
stay
other
away
thing
from
about-
all rubble and wreckage. I always keep my distance from it.
The other thing that pisses me off is the fact that these mechs are supposed to be able to move much more dynamically than what is depicted in this game as well.
It's also just some metal. You'd think you could just step over it,
I
but...
know. Or like destroy it, smash it with my massive sword. It's so dumb.
Those mechs, they're broadcasting.
It doesn't even look like
generated
something you could get
sun's
stuck
IFF.
on either.
You out there, identify yourself.
But like I said, it's happened to me enough times that like I that's just a rule of thumb for me. Is I keep my distance from all wreckage and rubble.
I honestly didn't even identify that in my brain as a thing that I would get stuck on.
That Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting?
I'm gonna look at it again. I'm not gonna climb over it for sure, but
That's a long
I want to
story
look
for
at it
another
again.
time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd McCarran's Armored Cavalry. They've been
So someone asked me like, why don't I send in not on the stream, but I've been asked before, why don't I send my allies in very often? That's the reason why, because they're really bad. They stink.
Keep us in good enough
If you
shape
do
for
not,
fight
if
this
you
week.
send them in, they will get owned.
Colonel Westrick, enemy scouts just crossed the outer perimeter.
Like, I'm not saying that you can't do it, but like just be prepared to like if you send people in, I only do it when they're in really good condition and I'm really beat up and I just need someone else to begin the attack. But otherwise I never like to send anyone in because they are really bad. The AI the enemy AI is better than your AI in a lot of cases.
Oh, 100%.
Whoops, that wasn't good.
Forces from McCarran's appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
I'm gonna back off a bit. I took a little more. I mean, I'm not very damaged, but like I didn't want to be in the yellow and orange immediately. So there's a Raven. I mean, this thing is just gonna get swamped by everybody. So, oh god.
How did he dodge that?
Okay, other side. But yeah, that's why for the most part I always keep my allies on like missile duty, because that's something that like I can like I have some faith in that. They can do that.
From time to time.
And the only time I let them do close combat is if the entire lance is going in close combat. Or if I'm just like, or if I just don't care about the mission and I don't think the mission's going to be a threat one way or the other. Looks like the enemy AI isn't as derped up this time around either.
There was one more, I think, a Vindicator or something. I'm gonna see if I can get rid of them.
Okay, it looks like in overall the AI is less derped out in this one. That's the good news.
A whole bunch of mechs.
I'm going for the Jenner. These guys really want me. They're beeline. They're like, you know, we got to stop that PPCX. It's fine though. Like, you know, like two PPCX and two AC2 rapid fire. Like, I will gun them down as long as I have a bit of distance. That's the other problem, is I was forced into close combat, which is, I mean, this thing can do it, but not against like over and over and over again.
That king crab is gonna die.
Kind of unfortunate. I kind of wanted it alive. Oh, it's taking a ton of damage. Holy crap. Oh, I hate Griffins. They have so much armor. Okay, good, good, good. Looks like the King Crab managed to live.
Get all those weapons as well. What was that? Oh, Ryan exploded.
Oh, you hit him. How did he live? He lived.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
The mech
The
is
mech
below
there.
us.
I'll get it.
Oh, these helicopters are the worst. So this is officially the worst mission in Kestrel Lancers. Not because it's like necessarily hard or anything, it's just a pain. Like it was the AI is not ready for this battle. Like the PGI AI was not meant for this kind of a battle. Let's see if they can actually make it inside the ship this time. Because that's the advantage. They're supposed to come in the ship and then we gun them down, but because they derped out, we had to go to them. Someone's coming forward. Okay, our Shadowhawk is just charging in there, I guess. Why not? Why not?
Brave guy. Guess you get a bonus that all the mechs survive. I don't think it will happen if they're gonna keep running in like that.
Oh, this guy has a death wish.
Although he's doing really well.
Rip him.
We're moving into position.
Don't do it, Shadowhawk. Don't go in there. Stay inside the ship.
We're safe. We're little idiots like you.
Forming on you.
I'm gonna look over this, and I'm assuming they've bugged out.
Yeah, they've
They
derped
have.
out again. Same exact formation, too. So the quick draw is stuck on the wreckage on the left. The archer is stuck on the outside of the ship on the right. And then
Right.
they still get
Oh.
one more drop as well.
Where is it?
Probably on the opposite side of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
there he is. Yeah, he's on the other side of that shrapnel.
I should be able to make pretty short work of this thing.
Target acquired.
Now they're wasting their ammo trying to shoot it, even though there's like a wall in the way.
The last of the rear guard are
Oh, I headshot it.
Okay, the quick draw came out.
God, these bastards just don't give up. Critter Cobras, stay strong.
They're obsessed with me now.
Almost got 'em.
Oh, they destroyed my AC-10 as well.
Watch out, the whole enemy team is here now.
Should we back up in again?
Target acquired.
Yeah, I got all of the helicopters. Right now they're focusing on me, so I'm just going to stay in cover for a moment. I think I've got a good angle on this Shadowhawk, though. Getting body blocked.
Right, the Biomaster stepped into play. Be careful, be careful.
I'm hiding from him for a moment. Okay, this Vindicator's out of position. I'm going for the Vindicator. Oh, he's an elite Vindicator.
Ah! Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys handle that one. Like, they blew through my side torso.
There's something else around here as well.
He is
Oh.
yeah, I think it's probably a helicopter.
No, it's not. It's another mech. There's a medium mech with a description. It's time to die.
And once again, that's the reason why I do use full armor on all my mechs. It's because, like I said, once they focus fire on you, they focus fire on you. You need every unit of armor you can get. Like, this is the best we can do for the most part on this, like, really buggy mission. Like, we can't really, like, properly use any of our tactics because the mission is derped up.
All remaining McCarran's forces appear to be withdrawing. For now, our forces are in the clear.
Okay, just an AC-10.
You
Not too
have our
bad.
thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very
Well, we also get
skeptical about our
1.5
overall
million in
chances of
damage coverage per
survival.
mission, like, automatically.
True.
ACM
That's
field is
true.
preventing us from contacting
Like, I lost
anyone
both the
if system is
PPCX
still
and the
going.
AC2
We have a
rapid
long
fire.
shot plan to try to get a message
Yeah,
off
but that
the
should be
road.
covered. And we'll have
With your
those anyway.
help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our
I mean, we basically
command
did that
center
by
and I'll share
ourselves as
details
well,
with
because
you.
our two mechs didn't do
Yeah,
much.
like I said, this is not how the mission is supposed to go. What's supposed to happen is they invade the ship, and that's supposed to be your advantage. Like, they outnumber you, but you get to use the ship to your advantage. But because they derp out, we have to come out, and then it's basically a, you know, an overwhelming fight that isn't properly balanced for it. So it's just like, you know, like, whatever. We'll just write it off. What can
Let's
you
see
do?
how much we got for saving all of them.
I'll take the fire starter, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
No. Well,
So we lost
always
1.8 million. So like it didn't quite cover everything. It covered most of it, but not quite all of it. But you know, like I said, if the game derps out and messes up, you know, what can you do? That's just.
I mean, don't even have to go and buy the weapons. We probably have most of them anyway. To be fair, actually, that one Thunderbolt got 571 damage. That's quite good.
Yeah, let me see if we have the. Okay, we do have the stuff to repair, but it's going to be out for 66 days. And what about?
Yes.
We had all the stuff for him as well.
62 days. Not bad, actually. To be honest.
Yeah, because like I said, normally the way that mission's supposed to work is that they will all come inside the ship, and then like all of the Crater Cobras and your guys, you all get to kind of like gang up on them. That's how the fight is supposed to go. But like I said, that mission is definitely the worst because the AI just does not understand how to like. They never should have made that mission. And later on, they began to understand it better. That their AI just does not understand complicated terrain. So it's like that's what's annoying about that one. But I thought we were going to finish the Kestrel Lancers, but looks like not quite. I probably yapped a little too much. It's all good though. Anyways, let me go ahead and I will answer any final questions before we wrap today's show up. Here is a link to the Discord. If you ever have any questions about MechWarrior 5, that is the place to go. Either myself or one of our other experienced MechWarriors can give you some thoughts about, you know, your builds or what mechs are good, etc. You can also talk with me. We got like 1,300 people in the Discord. Don't worry, it's still not like most of them are lurkers, so you know it's not like it's super super busy all the time. So you're not going to get spammed out or anything. But yeah, I am in the Discord every day. So it's not a Discord where the content creator is inactive. I am active in the Discord, and I am in our chat channels basically every day. Like after this, for example, I'll be in the public house, which is our standard chat, and I play games with people. Like right now, I'm playing a lot of Helldivers 2. So if you have Helldivers 2, you can play with me. I got the game recently, but yeah, like it's basically the nerve center of Ronin Fox Armored Security. So it's a great place. You know, there's plenty of like people who can give you a hand there, and yeah. I think that's pretty good. How do you think we did, Sheriff? Like, what? Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, we did good at fighting, not so good at climbing, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's what I would say.
You know, I'm just kind of going to shrug my shoulders on it just because it's like there's just nothing that can be done. If the AI is going to derp out, the best we can do is just complete the mission.
Do it ourselves.
What can you do? I mean, you know, it was a good demonstration for the PPCX AC2 rapid fire Thunderbolt. Like that Thunderbolt did a lot of damage. It put a lot of people in the dirt. Like, you know, it's the AC2 rapid fire is actually quite good. Anyways,
it really is.
Let's look at the schedule before I go. We can see what's going on. So, commercial district schedule. So you know when I'm playing next. So today is Friday the 12th. So the last day of the week is Saturday. I'll be on Twitch playing 7 Days to Die, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's UTC -4. And then I will write the next schedule. I'll find out, you know, what days Sheriff has available. Usually I take Sunday off, and sometimes I also take Monday off. It depends on how much stuff I need to do that isn't YouTube or Twitch related. But I definitely take Sunday off. So, no stream on Sunday. Maybe we'll have something going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, though. You know, I won't know until Saturday or Sunday. Sunday is the latest I will post the schedule. Anyways, I think I've chosen the Wolfhound because having used the Wolfhound in this stream, I feel like the Wolfhound is going to be a really good mech to make the next one on because I already have a really functional build to demonstrate. So, I think that's what I'm going to be working on next. So the next light mech guide I do, time for the Wolfhound. That's another thing I do at these playthroughs. I use these playthroughs to do research on future mechs to make videos on. Like, this kind of like my playground for it. But, alright. Thanks for being such a great audience, though. It's been real. Time for Fox and Sheriff to get out of here. Deuces, everyone. And remember that you don't have to be good to get good.